It's been a while. A lot has happened. I finally finished submitting all my deadlines for university, so I can actually post now and actually create things now. It's been a while. And over the months, I've been kind of contemplating about, what it means to be an artist, my creative process, and things like AI just really changed everything. I have not touched my Wacom Cintiq in like a year. It's been neglected on my desk. I see it every day and I just don't have the time to just draw anymore. And while I had like my little drawing break, I kind of just rediscovered some old hobbies that I kind of want to get back into again. And growing up, I always thought being an artist meant to create art pieces and create masterpieces. But now I kind of gotten over that and realized that you don't really need to create these big things that take hours and hours. It could just be the way you do things in your creative process and how you go about that. So I just wanted to go over things that kind of like made me who I am, just to share them, to get inspired, and a lovely little yapping video, really. Anyway, let me start off with photography. I recently rediscovered my hobby for photography, and it's something I always wanted to do. And film, especially, I really want to do some filming. So I'm kind of just changing what it means to be an artist for myself. Now, photography. For many of you who don't know, I used to do photography in college and I never owned a camera. And until recently, like last year, I bought my first big boy camera. I got it with student discount, with every kind of cashback I could find. And I got a lens with all the cashbacks I could find too. So let me talk about my photography hobbies. I love photography. I love taking a picture. I love exploring new places. Let me just explain some photography and some equipment and things that kind of helped me get into my little things. Little things that just help me enjoy photography a bit more. If you don't already know, I'm using the Sony a7C II camera, and that is a beautiful body camera. It's so lightweight, it's a mirrorless camera, and has all these features that make it so quick and so cool to just shoot. And I'm still learning how to film. Photography has always been the base of my knowledge of cameras, but now learning how to film, setting up the shots, is so difficult. I'm learning and I'm enjoying it so much, but I'm pretty sure I suck at it so much. The vlogs are so shaky and I didn't know how to storytell. I'm gonna get better. I'm really excited to. For my lens, I use the Sigma f2.8 18 to 50mm lens, and so far I kind of love it. It's kind of small, not the best quality lens you can buy out there, but for me, getting into photography and film again, it's kind of what I wanted, something versatile, something small. It's small, lightweight. It's a camera I can whip out and is not so intimidating, which is kind of nice. And it's pretty good. I would recommend it, but definitely not a lens I'm gonna stick with. And I'm definitely gonna upgrade one day. With my lens, I have an NDF filter, which is great to keep, the sunlight away, to keep my f-stop number low and have it not expose everything, which is great, when I'm shooting outside and it's a sunny day. I barely use it in the UK, but like outside, when I was in Japan, sometimes I used it. Sometimes I just didn't care and I put like the f-stop number really high because it didn't matter. But for cinematic shots, I'm definitely gonna keep this on and make really cool cinematic shots. For photography, also for cinematography, I use a mist filter and I constantly have it on because I love it so much. Let me just screw you out. How do I do this? I accidentally dropped it one time. But this is a mist filter. I took it off. I don't know you can tell the difference right now, but it makes things a little bit softer, and this is the 1/4 mist filter. So it's not that strong, but it's very noticeable. It makes the highlights more bloomier, and also it's a bit easier for like nice skin retouches because it gives you a bit more nice skin. It's not so detailed, and I just pop that back on. Ideally, I wouldn't use it for street photography, but I'm really lazy, so I just do it anyway. And next, I have a filter that I never use, and I'm so sad about it. But I got like a star filter where it creates, the highlights to be star-shaped. I haven't used it yet, and I really regret that I didn't because, when I was in Tokyo, it was nighttime. I really don't know why I didn't do night photography that much with this, but maybe if I put it on now, it'll work, but we'll see. Can I even put it on? But hopefully, this, bam! Do you see the difference? Oh shoot. And that's with the mist filter, so you can clearly see like a little haze on it, which is pretty cool. So that is what this is for. I'm probably gonna get another one too. I'll probably get the like 8-star lens since this is 4, and it's not so bad. It's quite cheap, like £4 or £5 on AliExpress. I'm probably gonna get a different one because everything is so digital nowadays. You know, my photography is very digital too. I have gotten into a habit of just trying to print things out, especially some of my favorite photos, because, you know, I don't want it to be buried in my gallery all the time. So I bought this paper, and it's matte photo paper. It's not photography like print paper, it's just for like general crafts and whatnot. But I use it to print out calendars. Let me show you. So I got my calendar. It's looking pretty nice, except for the fact that it's already like May 17th and I'm so late to filming this. You see, deadlines really did me dirty. But let's go hang this up. Looks really nice. Would you look at that? I have a new calendar. Hi, I finally made a website. It's called alandrawsclouds.co.uk or .com, and you can find my portfolio there and my illustrations, and also my new shop. So if you're interested in supporting me, feel free to just, you know, snoop around on my website, find what I'm up to. I'm gonna post a lot of my pictures on there and a lot of my illustrations that sometimes don't make it on my Instagram. And it's just a little way to start my freelancing era. So if you're interested in working with me, I'm based in Manchester, so just contact me or just have a little sneaky peeky, and that's completely fine. Pursuing architecture in university, it's very difficult, it's quite demanding, and creatively, it just drains the hell out of you because it's kind of like STEM, industry, formal, creative work. And it's something I really thought I enjoyed going into it, but then as the years go by, I realized that I kind of don't want to pursue architecture as a career. But we'll see, it's really up in the open right now because, you know, you never know what's gonna happen in the future. I just don't like how architecture in university, the working culture is amazingly toxic. They're the most talented, hardworking people you ever meet, but also because of the competition, it's really difficult to have a healthy balance between university work, lifestyle, friends. You know, it's not really recommended you even get a part-time job. So not only that, you have a bit of like guilt and financial stress. It's something that kind of traumatized me, but maybe that's another video for next time. Now that I've submitted and everything, I just have a little bit of a problem. I'm in a bit of a slump and my room, my studio, looks a bit messy. A whole semester's worth of work that I'm gonna throw in the bin. Oh shoot. Am I wearing pajama pants? Yes, I am. But I'm wearing a black top because I have the wireless microphone on and it's discreet this way. Oh shoot. This is gonna be in the recycling bin. I don't wanna see this again. This is trauma. You're seeing my trauma, guys. Can you see this? Hold on. Look at this. I don't know if you know, but like architecture, you have to use tracing paper a lot. They hate digital. Like, don't get me wrong. They understand how digital is really cool and everything. It's so convenient. But sometimes you just need to see it tangibly, where you can see the whole picture. And that is why you have tracing paper to express everything and draw. And it's something that I kind of learned to do again, you know, be more creative in a more tangible, expressive way. This looks like absolute dog crap, but is it tangible? Can I understand what I'm doing? Yeah, love that. Oh, did you know I stole this bag from a studio? They was clearing out and we had like sashimi, everyone had a treat, and this bag was laying there for like 3 weeks and I just took it because no one was using it and I thought it was a really nice bag. This is like my old art supplies that I've been like hoarding since I was a child. So there's a lot in here to unpack. And it's time to figure out what I need and what I don't need. So I have this book I bought in Japan and it's like this Muji notebook. It costs 590 yen. It is unused-ish. It's still empty. I love the paper. I think I featured it in my Tokyo vlog when I went to Muji. I only was using it for like my atelier sketches. Book of notes, I drew a meerkat that is a little bit funny looking. Don't even know if it's a meerkat. A little bit of what I ate and what I did for like the first page because I thought it would be nice to keep track and do some journaling. This is what I had to kind of sketch out and draw. Fushimi Inari, and that is the vlog. You can see how that went. It's not a great vlog, but it's there. And I kind of documented the sequence of how, you know, you interact with these shrines and gates. You know what's funny? I did this and I didn't even submit it. I just kept it to myself. I always carry a little notebook when I travel. It's so I can sketch random things. And honestly, am I the best sketcher? Hell no. But do I enjoy it? Yeah, sometimes. And I did some live drawings of deer in Nada. That was fun. I drew some flowers because I thought they're really cool. And I bought new Muji pens, and they're like the blue green ones. When I went to Paris, I quickly drew this little sculpture. It's not the best looking guy, but it was live and I found it really fun to do. And I never finished this book again. I think my goal this year is to finish some sketchbooks, and whatever it is, it could be, you know, random sketch doodles, it could be live drawing, it could be anatomy practice, but I really need to get used to finishing my sketchbooks because they are filled until they're not. Watercolors, damn. I remember I did so many watercolor drawings. I used it for my portfolio in architecture too, but damn, these are like 2015, 2017 maybe. I really want to get back into watercolor, but it's just, I'm so impatient, you know? 2020, 5 years ago. And if you want to see how old this gets, oh, you're gonna love this. I have my old Attack on Titan drawing that I did. This is so old. I remember this was like 2015, 2016. Oh, do I want to show these? I don't want to show these. We bears! Oh my gosh, holy crap. I hate this. Totoro again, but like the perspective is so off. It's like a bird's eye view, but not really. I remember realizing that mistake. I have so many old ones like this one of Totoro. Ghibli really inspired me. I have a lot of old ones. I don't want to show them. I think though this is my first time using watercolor ever. I kind of miss it. I really do, but I have no patience. Can I say, like, old graphic designer me, 2021 June, I was onto something. I have this thing where if I sketch on tracing paper or like sketch paper, I have no pressure to do anything nice. So I can just go all in and focus on different iterations of like graphic-y style graphics. I remember keeping this because I really liked how it looked. Will I ever use this for something? Probably not, but I kind of like it. Oh, thumbnail sketches. Love thumbnail sketches. Oh god. This was like a Pinterest study of like mechanics stuff. Random mechanics stuff. Oh, I can't believe I still have this, but do you see this? These were the thumbnail sketches for a really cool art piece that I love so much, but I never really showed to anyone, like the public. I think maybe you've seen it in a video, but it's my graphic poster that I did. I still have it. Oh my gosh, this was like a poster that I sold in Kenji as a pop-up artist for 2 weeks, and I sold like 3. But I'm so proud of it, and I don't really have an online store except for my Ko-fi page that I just set up for funsies. Ah, this is so cool. Finally, I have a website. I'm so professional now. And there is a 20% off sale going on right now to celebrate because we just hit 1K subscribers like a month ago. I'm so late, but thank you guys so much, honestly. It really means a lot. Any support really helps. I'm not monetized on this channel, and so this is all just for funsies. So any likes, comments I get, I know subscribers, honestly, you all mean so much to me. There's 1,000 of you there, but that's a lot to me. Just in case anyone wants my stickers that I designed, and you know, I still love producing some stuff, you know, drawing and creating it into something. So wow. Will I have this posted? I probably will, just because I think it looks so good. And I do love it so much. It's something I was so passionate about. Will I do something like this again? Yeah, probably. I do love it. Okay, back to future me, but like, thank you guys so much for watching. Little just quick update video, me yapping and probably tidying up my room as well. Honestly, just a calm video. Thank you so much guys for sticking around, and hopefully I'll post a lot more nicer content. A lot cooking up right now, so see you guys